and welcome back to my channel. The sun is shining, it's still freezing. I'm making delicious healthy dinner. So I'm going to make like a sticky honey garlicky chicken and I'm going to serve it with some noodles. Straightforward, so easy. I promise you, I cannot make it easier than this. So let's get cooking. Before that, you know the drill. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell button. Yeah, let's get on with it. So I'm just going to start by prepping the marinade for the chicken, and I'm going to take lots of garlic, my favorite. So as always, cooking for 4, I'm going to take 5 pieces of garlic, and I am actually just going to roughly chop this up. Now you can grate this, use a pestle and mortar. I just want it roughly chopped because when I eat, I don't mind tasting a bit of garlic for this particular chicken. Next, I've got this nice lovely handful of fresh coriander. If you really hate coriander, just skip it. Now goes in the garlic, coriander, half a teaspoon of black pepper, teaspoon of salt, 2 teaspoons of, I'm using dark soy sauce, teaspoon of honey, and juice of an orange, preferably without the pip. And I need a bit of heat. A teaspoon of my homemade garlic and chili oil. Chutney, the recipe is on the YouTube channel in case you want it. Now the chicken. So I have got here for this particular recipe some boneless, skinless chicken thighs, and I think I asked for 10. And as always, I'm going to first just clean and get rid of the extra fat. Once I have cleaned these up, what I'm going to do is cut them into like long strips. So chicken thigh like this, I'm going to cut it into 4 pieces. So each thigh will be cut into 4 slices. So chicken chopped and ready goes in the marinade. Now you can put this in the fridge overnight. You can put this couple of hours. I am going to put it just for half an hour because I need to cook this now. Along with the chicken and noodles, I'm slightly thinking maybe I'd make rice. I don't know. If a child turns up before I've cooked it, I'll ask whether I should do noodles or rice. But I know I want that chicken. So with that chicken, I'm also going to do like a really nice crunchy salad to just lift it up because it's beautifully sunny. So I'm going to take a few things out of the fridge and show you what I'm going to do with that veg. So I'm going to use 1 beetroot. A little bit of red cabbage, and it's raw. If I use boiled or cooked, I will always tell you. So if I'm not saying that it's cooked, then that means it's raw, because sometimes people ask me that question. I think, why will I not tell you if I have cooked the beetroot or anything for that matter, right? So I am gonna keep life simple and use a nice thick, oh that's flashy, grater. Also, I'm just going to put a lid on this and put the chicken in the fridge as well. Oh, beauties. Beautiful. Also going to grate in some nice lovely apple with the skin on. Trust me, it tastes amazing. And I need a bigger bowl for this. A couple of carrots grated into. I know my kids will love this salad, so if there's any left, we can have it later. It is quite delicious. So actually 3 little carrots, they're too small. So I'm going to move this to a bigger. Now in this salad, we're going to add some salt, some pepper, just a little bit of mayo, and I want that fresh hit of mustard, so that is whole grain mustard, a teaspoon, and then just mix. Don't be tempted to add more mayo because this might look like not enough, but you don't want too much at all for this particular one. I can just eat that with a slice of bread, to be honest. So now to solve my problem whether to make noodles, I had thought of making noodles first and thought, this will be really nice with fried rice. But my son's just come back from school and he says they would prefer noodles, so noodles it is. But I just want to say that this will go really well with egg fried rice, which is on the channel, and you can make that as well in case you don't want noodles. Let's make some very, very quick noodles because I can't wait. Sorry. I'm going to make my life easy, very easy, easier by just using some ready instant Japanese fresh udon so that I can just add some flavors to it, and then it'll be ready even quicker. Time to put the chicken into the oven. By the way, if you don't have an oven, just pan fry the chicken in a pan and you'll be sorted. Actually, I can just do that. Or do I want to? I might just do it in the oven, but you can make it in the pan as well. You can use egg noodles that also just take 4 minutes to cook in hot water. These are very handy because you just use 1 pack per person, and these ready udon noodles, I have made the recipe using these before actually, and they just go in boiling water for 3 to 4 minutes, which gives me enough time to fry some garlic for the noodles. God, I'm really not with it today, is it? I've changed my mind. I'm going to make it in a pan because in the oven it's going to take around 20 minutes, whereas in a pan it's just going to take 3 to 4 minutes each side, so they'll be done in 6-7 minutes. So hope you're not laughing at my expense right now. For the noodles, I'm going to keep it extremely simple. A couple of tablespoons of oil. Once it is hot, lots of chopped up ginger and garlic. So I've got 4 to 5 garlic cloves and a little piece of ginger. That will be enough. And just give it a couple of minutes to get rid of the raw taste and smell. And now I'm just adding some ready roasted sesame seeds. If they are not roasted, then dry roast them before you add. I'm going to add a couple of tablespoons. I love sesame seeds. And that's it. And I'm just going to add the noodles. Because they're such small pieces, this won't take long to cook. 3 minutes on each side until golden. And I'm just adding a couple more things. With this chicken, just half a teaspoon. I'm only making a small portion of the noodles right now, and a tablespoon of sriracha, and that would be absolutely delicious, delicious, delicious. This looks like half done, so I'm just going to turn it over, cook the other side as well. And just by looking at it, you can tell that it's going to be so delicious. I've only taken half the portion of chicken and I've cooked 2 packets of noodles. I've got everything ready. I'll put it together for the other 2 people later. So here is our chicken ready. Come on, let's plate it up. Sesames and garlic noodles. They smell so good. Really good. Then we add the orange honey garlic. Oops. Chicken on top. As much as you like, really. And then don't forget our beautiful salad that we made. And then, because I've got some sesame seeds. And I'm going in. Not waiting for it to cool down. I've got noodles, I've got salad, I've got chicken. Guys. That is flavor bomb. I'm going to top this with a little more of my chili garlic chutney, but that's totally optional. First try. It's delicious, but I need a little bit more heat. Wow, could not be easier and ready so quickly. Don't forget to try, like, share, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you back here for another new recipe. Till then, bye.